So today is going to be my cash stuffing video. I think this is only my third one. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I'm always super excited to film these because I just get great satisfaction from seeing something build up, or if it's something like I really want, I don't mind seeing it go down. Yeah, anyway, I'm babbling. So the reason that my Kindle is intro is because my sister had a lot of cash from like Christmas and birthdays for the boys, so she's given me the cash rather than me go to the bank, and I'm going to transfer it over to her. But because she's annoying, she's like rolled it so it's not flat and it's all springing out everywhere. So you'll see it in a second. But yeah, so some things have already changed, but I'll talk you through that when I get to it. I also noted that I forgot to put down my spending envelope that I keep on me, just throughout the month in case I need to pick any like bread, milk, anything like that up on the way home from work. But luckily I do have some rollover from that, and technically my brother-in-law paid for some of my baking supplies, so I have an extra £10 there. So instead of budgeting for that this month, what I'm going to do is just keep that £15, and hopefully not use it very much. So yeah, I was planning on putting it towards my 50 envelope challenge, but obviously I forgot about spending, which is totally my bad. So yeah, let's begin. So in my gorgeous aesthetic budget binder that I always go on about, sorry guys, we have got hair as our first category. I think this might not be for everyone, but I'm gonna pop the money over here just because it's gonna annoy me if it's not flat, if that makes sense. So for hair this month we are going to pop £20 in here. I have booked a blow dry for just before I get on the train to London, just so I don't have to worry about my hair. So that will be £25, and I have 20, 40, £50 in there. So that's where half of that will be going. Okay, I will also update the trackers as well afterwards. So beauty, last night I got my pedicure, which was 25, so it did have 50 in there, but now I've got 10, 20, 25, and it's getting £20 this month. So now I've got 20, 30, 45. So I have booked in for my next pedicure in 6 weeks. So that's exciting. Treat yourself is getting 30. So the reason I am giving myself 30 is because I have been a little bit what's the word, lenient, is that the right word? Like I said, this is mainly for like clothing and things like that, so if I ever need anything. There have been like basics that I did need, like new leggings and stuff, but luckily my sister got me a voucher for Christmas, so I've used that up today. Went £1 over, but that's all right. But yeah, I need to stock this up just in case something like that happens again where I don't have like basic clothes. So yeah, that's literally where I'm giving myself 30. So we have 20, 30, 40. Okay, next is home. So normally I don't give this very much, because I don't normally have anything to buy for home, but I know that within like the next hopefully 6 months we're going to be doing an IKEA order for the house, and because I've changed the setup of my room, I need to buy things like a wardrobe door, which is going to sound really bizarre to most of you, but I stupidly ordered the wrong size last time. I ordered all my furniture and then they lied and told me it was discontinued. Anyway, it's a whole nother story. But there are a few items that I want to get for my bedroom. So we've allocated a £20 note for this. So now we have got 20, 30, 35. Activities is empty. I think it always will be every month. Now I've got into baking. Every week people are like, oh, what are you making this week? And if I don't make anything, they come downstairs. So I'm planning this week, if anyone's interested, on making some lemon, kind of like a lemon drizzle cupcake. That is my intention. And last week I made, what did I make? A Mars brownie. I don't know why that took me so long to think about. I made Mars brownies and they banged, even if I do say so myself. And they were super gooey as well. Anyway, so £20 for activities, which technically should just say baking, but when I ordered my envelope, I didn't want to commit to the word baking, just in case there ever is a period where I don't want to bake, because I have been known to go through phases, so activities are just broader. So yeah, next up is food. So this is getting £20. So originally I made this because I was the only one in the house, and I'm quite privileged in the fact that I don't have to pay for groceries or anything like that. But that week I did have to, and it was an expense that I hadn't budgeted for. So I ended up like short of money. And yeah, I just created this envelope just in case that happened again. But what I'm going to do is this is going to account for all food, so that includes like takeaways and things. I'm trying to convince my sister and my brother-in-law to have a takeaway tonight, because honestly we haven't had anything, well at least I haven't. They've got like cobs and stuff from the shop, but I haven't had anything in at least a month. So yeah, maybe like some fish and chips or something. So we've got 20/40 now. I also need to make a tracker. Okay, next is social. So social is also getting £20. So now social has 20/40. This originally had 30, but I used 10 of it when I bought myself and my dad a drink at the cinema. Gifts. Okay, so this is an odd one. So gifts are technically, if you watch my final cash out check-in video, you would have known that I ended up paying for my brother-in-law's birthday gift, like transferring the money to my sister so she could buy it, because I wasn't going to go down to London beforehand. So yeah, that was part of my issue with my bank account last month. So technically I'm going to take out 35 from the envelope and just pop it to the side, because I am going to put this towards my 50 envelope challenge. So we currently have £5 and I have budgeted £20 for this month. So now we've got 25 in the gifts section. I am slightly cheating again this month, because when I go down to London to the theatre, it's with one of my lovely friends, Megan, and her birthday is the exact same day as my birthday. So my plan is to order her some Bloom and Wild flowers for her birthday without her knowing. So obviously it's not going to come out of this money. I've budgeted money within my account to do that. So yeah, it's kind of cheating because I'm not using the allocated gifts, but I have technically budgeted it. It's just within my electronic side. And that is that. Okay, and then moving on to sinking funds. Okay, so we've got health. So I have allocated, where is it? There it is, £10 to health, but like mentioned in my previous video, I've done this electronically this month because there is something that I needed to order off Amazon that was slightly less, but I'll go through that when I do my weekly checkings for the month. So I have technically allocated, but I've spent, so nothing physically is going in here. So in health we currently have £20. Emergency, this is one I definitely want to kind of boost up a lot more. I'm really proud of myself for the little that I have saved for it though. I have to remember that, like, looking at other people's budgets and how much they're able to allocate to certain things shouldn't make me feel negative, because yay for them, and also everyone's budget's different, everyone's priorities are slightly different. So yeah, I'm giving myself a big cheer for that. So in emergency we currently have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 95, 200, and I've allocated £20. I always like to allocate at least £20 into this. So now we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 220. And I'm also really interested, guys, if you guys have an emergency fund, what is the cap that you're allowing yourself before you pop a placeholder in there and you transfer it? I'm really interested to know, because I don't know if I should do it at like 250 or 500 or 1,000. Like, obviously I don't want to have a crap ton of cash in my house if I can help it. Not just for one envelope anyway. So just let me know down below what everyone is up to and what they're doing. I'm always interested. I feel like I've messed up somewhere. Huh, maybe I have. I'll have to look back. Okay, so I will have to go back somewhere and look, because I did allocate £10 to both Christmas and holiday, but I've only got £10 left. No, I haven't. What a twat. So Christmas is getting 10. Obviously last month I did 20, but with budgeting so much for my birthday, I decided to pull down on things like Christmas. So now it's got 20, 40, 55. It's really interesting. My mum called the other day and was like, what have you done? And I was like, oh, I've budgeted. And she was like, what do you mean? She's down tonight with my dad, so for the weekend, because we are gonna shop for my sister's wedding dress. So I'll show them my envelopes and they'll think I'm crazy, but that's okay. So the final envelope that I have in my folder is holiday, and originally I was sorting out, this had £70 in it, but I took the £70 out from here and put it towards my driving lessons, which I'll explain in a second. And then I just electronically transferred the 70 into my Monzo pot for my birthday. So now in holiday, I'm sticking with it being for holiday. Again, a broad term. I'm including things like spa treatments and overnight stays and things like that. So it's only getting £10 this month. Got to start building it back up. It's not really a priority of mine. I do want to travel a lot more, but right now that's not where my head's at. But yeah, so in terms of my driving lessons, so I actually had my first driving lesson today. I'm speaking in whispers because I'm doing it in secret, mainly because I don't want anyone to input their opinion or make me try and drive their car or anything like that. I want to do things on my terms, at my pace, whether it takes 100 hours or 20 or whatever. So this month, obviously I took the 70 out of there because I'd budgeted for it, and that made 270 in my driving lessons, which I gave today to do a block of 10 more lessons. So that's super exciting, but now I need to build it back up to hopefully do another 10. So I need to pop this back. I think I popped it here last time. So yeah, it's looking really sad, but it's all good. Right, so those are my binders. Now the fun bit. So, what I've been doing is anytime I get overtime, I put the money towards my 50 envelope challenge, and I have done since I could, and now I think my last paycheck, which will be next month, would be my final overtime. It's only about 5 hours, which is not a lot, and I've also allocated my contact lens money because as I previously said, I've put a pause on it, but I still want to budget for it for when it gets back into it, and I've allocated that £30 there. And then obviously, like I just mentioned, the £35 from gifts is also going towards this. So I've already picked out my envelopes. So my plan is 47, 16, 49 and 35. So let's just do a quick count. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to go horribly wrong if all my maths is wrong. So you might watch me crash and burn in a second. Okay, so first things first is 47. So 20, 40, 5 and a 2. Again, as I previously mentioned, this challenge I grabbed off Pinching the Pennies Etsy store. Highly recommend. She does a range of different styles and colours as well. Okay. So we've got 16, so 10, 5 and 1. Then we've got 49, 20, 45, and then the remaining 4. I always find it funny when I go into the bank and ask for specific denominations because I think, what do they think I'm doing? Because it's always like the odd £1 or £2. But yeah. The woman was very appreciative that I used my little aesthetic budgets denomination tracker thing. And finally, we have 35. So 20, 30, 5. So obviously with this I could have just popped it back in my bank account and used it accordingly, but it will just be wasted, most likely. I feel like I'm getting better at holding myself accountable, but I'd rather be happy and finish this envelope challenge as soon as possible. So those are those 4. So now we can highlight them off, which is super exciting. So we've got 35, so that one done. We've got 49, we have got 47, and we've got 16. So there we go, we are slowly but surely getting there with that one. Also, ignore the grossness of this. I didn't think to laminate it or anything like that, or use pretty stickers, so it looks like this, but this is the progress we've got going on. Sorry if you can hear my sister. So next month I might be able to tick one big one off. Maybe I'll even try and up my surveys so I can include some of that money towards this. I'm not that good at the minute with keeping up with the surveys, if I'm completely honest. Atapol keeps mugging me off right near the end and telling me I'm disqualified, which I don't appreciate. But yeah, what ones do I appreciate? I'm also like really bad at getting up at particular times, so sometimes Measure doesn't have the little surveys for me to do in the morning. But you know what, we just got to do what we've got to do. So yeah, that is everything. That is all my envelopes, all of my 50 envelope challenge. And yeah, the next time you will be seeing me will be for a weekly check-in, probably. I would do something like a what I got for my birthday, but honestly everyone keeps asking me and I don't actually want anything, and I don't want to get stuff for the sake of it. But maybe what I should do, potentially, let me know if you want this down below, but I might do a breakdown after London and my night out here and maybe my birthday, and just break down how much I actually spent, because obviously I want to have a great time, but realistically I still want to hold myself accountable for things like that. So I might do a little video, just probably as a weekly check-in or something, just break down a whole London night out situation. But yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by my birthday, and as soon as I do, then I will be giving something away, most likely a voucher of some sort. So yeah, if you haven't already, just subscribe, please, and hit the like button. But yeah, until I see you next time, bye. Oh my gosh, I also just realised this is going to be my last video as a 26-year-old. That's wild. Anyway, bye guys.